Hello, guys. Welcome to our podcast. In this podcast, we are going to talk about our understanding about one of the BINUS graduate attributes, or BGA, which is digital and technology fluency. Before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Rafael Putrawahono from BINUSIAN batch 2025 in International Business Major. In this podcast, we will talk about the definition of digital and technology fluency, how we apply that in our daily life, and why digital and technology is important in our life. First, I'm going to ask one of my colleagues, Margaret, about her opinion in this aspect. Hello, Margaret, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Hello.
Okay, Margaret, could you introduce yourself and give your opinion about the digital and technology fluency?
Okay. Hello. My name is Margaret Gabriela Pesik from batch 2025 and also currently taking the international business major. So, regarding the topic of digital and technology fluency, I think digital and technology fluency is about how well your skills are in terms of technology and all things digital. Like, for example, the more you are familiar with technology or in digital things determines how fluent you are in it. An example of this could be being able to work with Photoshop or with Microsoft Excel. I think this is an important quality to have, especially with the world we live in right now that is rapidly changing due to technological advances. Being digitally or technology fluent is an important skill to have in order to stay up to date on technology as well as being more efficient. Being fluent in these things can actually make us stand out compared to other people as more and more companies are looking for people who are fluent in technology as it helps with their efficiency. So this is what I think. What do you think, Rafael? What do you think digital and technology fluency means and do you agree with me?
Okay, I think I agree with your statement about digital and technology fluency. For me, digital and technology fluency is quite important as well, since I think it's an ability to find, locate, choose, and use the appropriate digital tools and technology to achieve a particular goals. I think the main advantage of digital and technology fluency is people can do their work easier, more effective, and more efficient than before. For instance, it's written in www.study.com that digital and technology influence may help a director not only understand what project management software is, but also how to use it across an organization to facilitate collaboration and communicate. Moreover, I think digital and technology fluency also can be implemented in other fields, for instance, school and university. I mean, like with digital and technology fluency, it can help students in their learning process and prepare them in the work environment. Lastly, I have one question for you, Al. Maybe you can help me answer this question. What do you think will happen to people that don't have digital and technology fluency in this digital era?
Well, in my opinion, people who are not digitally or technology fluent in this day and age might have a harder time finding jobs and struggle more than people who are digitally and technology fluent. This is because businesses these days store data digitally or use technology to run their businesses. So, because of this, people who are not familiar with technology might find it harder to work at these businesses or might take longer to understand how it works. So, I think it's important to have this skill or at least know the basics of these digital things.
Oh, I see. Thanks for answering my question. I guess that's all for me. Al, do you have any additional information?
No, I don't think I do.
Okay, if not, I guess our part is done, and our next topic about how we apply digital and technology fluency will be covered by our friends. Bye bye.
Hey Joss, how are you doing in this semester too? Is everything okay?
Yeah, fortunately, everything's going pretty smoothly. What about you, Jen? How have you been doing?
I'm doing well this semester, despite the fact that there are more group assignments in semester 2 than in semester 1. I cannot believe that our first semester has ended.
Yes, time sure does fly quickly. Now, since we have just learned about the Venus graduate attributes, how about we both share the ways we apply the digital and technology fluency in our daily lives?
Sure, I'm very interested to discuss with you how we apply digital and technology fluency in our daily lives.
So, what is your opinion on this topic?
So, in my opinion, this topic is very critical for maximizing the positive effects of information and communication technology.
Yes, I agree with you, Jen. And so, how do you apply this topic in your daily life?
Why don't you share your first while I think about how I use this topic in my daily life?
Well, I think we apply our digital and technology fluency skills that we developed in BINUS in a lot of our assignments. For example, I use and develop this skill when doing my academic English expository essays. This skill helps me be able to research and effectively obtain the particular information I need for my expository essay and my other assignments as well.
That is true. I also use digital and technology fluency to interpret information and communicate ideas effectively and ethically in a digitally connected world. And also, I use relevant technology to construct a meaning.
Yes, and did you also know that we are also applying this skill when using BINUS's learning management system or LMS for managing our online classes, forums, and also to track our study progress?
Yes, I know that. For me, it is easier and more effective for us to do our assignments since we can track all our assignments and schedules all through one app. It also makes online learning possible and still effective.
Yes, that is very true. And I also think that apart from all this, digital and technology fluency helps me and you understand real life world problems by enhancing our critical thinking and problem solving skills. A lot of time, this skill has helped me understand complex global news and to comprehend what all is going on around the world currently. For example, by gaining access to CNN and Nextshark and other news platform, I am able to broaden my knowledge and increase my ability to think more critically.
Well, apparently, this skill is very relevant in our day to day lives. And now I'm much more aware of the importance of technology in everyday life now.
Yes, so let's now move on to our other partners who will also share their experience on applying digital and technology fluency in their daily lives.
Hi Erin, what about you? How is your semester going so far?
It's great. I learned a lot how to apply the BGA.
Yeah, me as well. It really helps me to have motivation in completing all my tasks and assignment with full integrity. Even in a situation I'm dedicated to do it. The pandemic is not actually an excuse to act lazy or unmotivated. We have digital technology right now.
Exactly. The main thing that really helped is digital and technology. I've been using Zoom a lot lately.
Just like you, I also use Zoom a lot as our campus use it as the main learning platform. But for informal meetings like group work, I prefer going on Discord.
Yes, Discord is also a form of digital technology, as now is a modern day, so apps like Discord keeps on developing.
Also, we sometimes use Gmeet.
Yeah, me too sometimes.
Sometimes I also use WhatsApp voice call with others.
Really? Why? There's other platforms such as Discord as you mentioned before.
Because my microphone that was on Discord sometimes won't turn on, so I asked my group to just call from WhatsApp.
Wow, it's amazing how modern these days are with technology.
There's actually more than just a meeting platform. We have collaborative software nowadays. I'm pretty sure you are familiar with GDocs.
Of course, my group uses that all the time.
Mine too. I think the app is really innovative.
And what about Canva? Do you use that too?
Yes, we have to do a lot of presentation during the semester. This collaborative app really helps us survive though. What about you? Do you usually just do the PPT separately or use the collaborative link?
I'm not familiar with collaborative link. Can you explain what is collaborative link?
It's basically the setting on Canva where you can put it to public, so you can share the link with your team members and then they can edit the presentation with you.
That's pretty advanced for these days.
Yeah, not to mention we have the Miro board.
Oh yeah? I've heard of that. Isn't it like an app to put our team's idea?
Yeah, it saves a lot of time rather than typing on the group one by one.
I remember using that on my last assignments here at BINUS.
Me too. I forgot we're on the same class.
Yeah, we're on the same class.
Did you know that with the digital technology, we can also create an app?
Really? What is the app?
Yeah, can you guess it?
No, don't make me curious.
It's the Marvel app.
Oh yeah? That's amazing. Can you tell me more?
So basically, the app able you to like make a simulation app before you make the real app.
It's really fantastic. Can you teach me sometimes?
That would be great.
Is it hard, the Marvel app, to study it?
No, because technology is very advanced these days, so it is very instant and easy.
I can't wait to learn new things about digital technology.
Okay, now let's move on to our friends who's going to talk about why BGA is important.
Okay, let's hear what they have to say.
Now that you guys have told us how digital and technological fluency is important, I'm curious to know why exactly we and our fellow BINUSIANs should have this attribute. What do you think, Diana?
I think the obvious reason is how rapid technology develops in this era, and it's important for us Venusians to keep up with and also expand our knowledge in these modern technology. For example, nowadays it's essential for us to know how to use video conferences platforms such as Zoom, Google Meet.
Yes, you're right. In my opinion, it is also important for us BINUSIANs to have this attribute because considering how since the pandemic, learning has entirely shifted online, right?
Yeah, exactly. And many of us haven't even got the chance to attend on-site classes. Like, imagine what it would be like if we didn't understand how to use these technologies.
I know, right? If we don't know how to use these technologies, of course we would struggle to even learn. Like, considering how there are many learning materials that you have to know how to access, and that we also have to do a lot of self-learning at home. Like, if we cannot access all these links and materials, how are you going to learn?
That's so true. And our friends have also mentioned, right, before that we can use platforms like Google Docs and also Discord for our studies.
Yeah.
And we can also collaborate our assignments through Google Docs, or maybe we can also discuss them through Discord. And we don't even need to meet each other in real life, which actually, now that I think of it, it saves us much time.
Yes, so true. So not only is this attribute important for us as students, but like when we go out into the professional world as graduates, fresh graduates exactly, it is even more important to have this digital literacy skills. Like even our world now is becoming digitalized so quickly.
Oh, yeah,
Right.
that's so true. And that actually reminds me,
Well,
talking about fresh graduates, right? By the time we graduate, it's essential for us to know how to use technology in the working field,
oh, wait, why?
because employers look for people who have these skills. And when working, digital literacy skills increase productivity, and it also allows us to achieve more things easily and more efficiently.
Yeah, and also being fluent in using digital devices is also important so that we could communicate with our friends, right? We know how to utilize these digital platforms, then obviously the communication would flow more smoothly and there would also be less miscommunication.
That's so true. And these days, people also want to maximize their time to the fullest. And we all appreciate efficient communication, right?
True. So it's important for us to be able to be digitally literate to facilitate efficient and effective communication.
Yeah, I also agree with that. And by the way, Jan, I think we are running out of time here. I would love to talk more about this, but we can save it for another time.
Yeah, you're right. Well, thanks for the discussion, Diana. It was really interesting to be able to talk about how important digital and technological fluency is for us. I learned a lot of new things today.
Yeah, me too. And thank you as well to our friends, obviously, who
Yes.
also shared their thoughts and opinions on this. We really appreciate it.
Yes, I hope we can all talk soon again sometime.
Yes, stay safe and stay healthy, guys. Bye.